itself. All this ain't gonna sell it.
What's going on, beautiful people? Your girl Ski Cheese, and if you're not subscribed to L.O.T.S, I don't know what you're doing with your life. So approve it, subscribe right now, please.
All right, now you guys, Balenciaga is under fire. Balenciaga had a ad up with a little kid wearing a child trafficking harness, right? And there was some other documentation, some letters on the floor, and I forget what the letters were about, but there was some letters that was it was basically consistent with the look that they was trying to give. Now, I don't know why they would have a child with a child trafficking harness, right? Also, there's somebody there that was responsible for that. Let's pull this up, man. I had to write this down because there's somebody that's actually responsible for that ad. And she's getting a lot of backlash. So the luxury brand received backlash for their most recent ad in which they immediately removed it from platforms. Kim Kardashian, being a brand ambassador, also received backlash for not speaking on the matter soon enough. Rachel Chandler, who has admitted to being on Jeffrey Epstein's island, is under fire for curating the look for the model. She's also being held responsible for dressing up the model as a sex trafficking victim. All right, and she goes by the name of Rachel Chandler. All right, I guess she was on she was on that island, that Epstein island, right? So she's the woman that's responsible for that look for that child on that ad. I don't know what Balenciaga was thinking, right? Balenciaga definitely is under fire, and I don't know to what extent do we need to address them, but they need to be addressed more, all right? Because that's not a coincidence. If you ask me, that's not a coincidence that Balenciaga did that. And I want to know, I want people to dig deeper into that. What was their agenda? What was the objective when they did that? Is there any other advertisement or anything that consists of their business that's consistent with that ad? Because I'm pretty sure there's probably other depictions of that, maybe in their clothing, maybe in their business practice. Who knows? But Balenciaga definitely needs to come to the table, and we need to hold them accountable. All right. There's some people that was seen. I think my son was seen burning some Balenciaga. So you guys know, once the cancel culture, when people start canceling these luxury brands, they tend to burn them, right? So he was seen burning his Balenciagas. I seen somebody else. It was Hellcat. This guy, he was getting rid of his Balenciagas, right? Me personally, I don't support Balenciaga, nor am I against them. I think people need to slow down with Balenciaga. I think we as a people, we need to start showing our power, especially black people. We need to start condemning some of these clothing brands. Though I'm wearing this Adidas jacket today, this is an Adidas jacket that I paid for, and I'm not buying no more Adidas, to be honest with you. Until this Kanye situation is resolved and I see some improvements, I'm not supporting Adidas no longer either, for the record, all right? So, like I said, Balenciaga's on the fire. They had a child that was wearing a sex trafficking harness. I don't know why they was doing that for. I don't know what the objective was when they were doing that.